30, dribbling inbound out to Taylor. Jones is on him. Taylor driving in, banks it up. No, put back, in and out, and Duke survived.
The ball is tipped, and there you are. You're running for your life. You're a shooting star, and all the years.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Are You Serious? I'm Kobe Campbell, along with my co-hosts Connor Barron and Brian Fireball. My bad. You saw the Duke game. We'll get into that a little bit later. It was a fantastic one. But first, we're going to start with the KU Jayhawks. Jayhawks. You know, they lost a tough one to Auburn. A close game, Brian. You know, what happened to that? What happened to that game?
You could tell by the way that Auburn came out, they obviously had a chip on their shoulder, and they've been talking about it for a while that they've had a chip on their shoulder, and they showed they did. They're a very, in my opinion, underrated team. Yeah. Not because they just smashed us by about 30, but they truly are coming out of the SEC. But they can shoot the ball really well. They were lights out the other night, and all kudos to them. They shot really well, and I think they'll give North Carolina a game.
Dude, they're gonna give North. If they hit the threes the way they were, because those dudes, they're going fast up and down the court. And they were even saying on the broadcast, they were like, you know, you don't even really truly appreciate how fast these guys are moving up and down until you're sitting right here. What do you think about that game, Connor?
I thought Auburn played very more physical than KU, and that instinct, and KU's weak down low. But I think North Carolina beats them by 15 or more.
Oh, there's no way.
Yep. I think Auburn just had a great game against KU. They were hitting on all cylinders, and that's their best game of the year so far probably. And then they just go and can't do it against North Carolina.
Do you guys agree with the quote, you have your best, you're at the top before your next demise? Because every team seems to play their best game before they just go out. Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
Some cases, maybe. Not Wichita State back in 2014 or now, right now. Kansas State, they lost in the first round to UC Irvine. No Dean Wade. Barry Brown played poorly. I mean, at best is the way you can put it. I mean, he just couldn't hit shots really. Huge turnover at the end of the game where they could have taken the lead?
I think they were down two.
And he threw it out of bounds on the fast break, and that cost them. The Anteaters beat Kansas State. Yeah, UC Irvine. What do you think about I mean, there's not really much to think about. I think KU had it. I mean, they could have won. I mean, yeah, K-State. They had it. They could have won, but, I mean, they just kind of let it slip from their fingers, I would say.
Yeah, predicted it. So.
You predicted that?
Yeah, I predicted that.
I had Kansas State. I thought they were going to come through with that. What do you think? I mean, did you have your Irvine
I predicted it as well.
Yep. You did?
I kind of hoped they would have won, not just because they're Big 12, but because they're an in-state team, even though K-State fans don't really get along.
Okay,
I wish they would have done well in the tournament.
I didn't have them winning on my CBS bracket, but my other bracket. So far, I'm perfect.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No,
There's no perfect brackets left.
There's one.
There's one.
There's one?
Well, there's two, including mine. It's at home.
Kobe.
It's at home.
No.
Bro,
it's at home on the table.
Stop. You can't just fill in the bracket after every game, bro.
It's not. I'm being honest. Wichita State, if we're being honest, is playing some of their best basketball of the year right now. Those dudes are hitting on all cylinders.
Yes, sir. Oh, sorry.
Gosh.
I thought you were cracking.
No. Marcus McDuffie, he's playing like he doesn't want his Wichita State career to end, because I wouldn't either. What do you think about them, Connor?
Greg Marshall right now is the best coach in Kansas.
He has been.
Okay.
Right?
This solidifies it right here.
Solidifies
He has 11 new players that have never played D1 basketball in their career playing on this team right now. And that's just amazing how they're advancing the NIT. They were
Five-star recruits?
No five-star recruits. I don't think any four-star recruits on this team, actually.
Wow, okay. Nice to know. Thank you for that information.
Stat person.
What's up, Brian? Anything? No?
They're playing well.
They're playing well, yeah?
They have a tough test tonight at Indiana.
They're playing, too. They're playing.
Yeah.
They have a tough test tonight.
Tom Izzo, I know it's been going across Twitter. One of the guys I actually really like, watching his basketball stuff, posted it. He was like, I can't wait for this generation of coaches to fade away.
Breakdown?
Yeah, B-ball breakdown. I love, dude, Coach Nick, that's my guy. But can't agree with this one. He said, what do you guys think about this? Izzo ripping into his guy like this.
You're going to a D1 school that is a top-tier program like Michigan State. You need to be ripped into, especially this time of year. You can't just say, my bad, and say, oh, we have another game. It's one and done right now, and that's the player he ripped into defended his coach very well. He took it very well, and Izzo, people think that this is just our generation being too soft, because some people say coaches like this shouldn't exist. But if you're going to go play at a top-tier D1 program like this, any sport, you're going to get ripped into like that. And that's just not D1. That's any program you can go to across college.
I say D2, D3, NAIA. That's the way. What do you think about that, Connor?
I feel like I'd rather have that than a coach just barely says anything to me after I make a mistake, or just like puts me on the bench for something I don't even know what I did.
Right. I'd agree too. You know, it's always good every now and then. I mean, it's not just like, oh, you know, you'll get it back next time, little Johnny. I mean, Michigan State, like, is like a top 10 program all time. Like, dude, one of the top 10 coaches in the nation, arguably. Like, yeah, you're going to get, if you make a mistake, if you don't get back on defense in the NCAA tournament, probably going to get ripped into. We were saying earlier, we don't know why he, like, maybe we didn't know about the lunge. I mean, we've seen way worse cases of coaches like actually putting their hands on players. So I would say I don't really think there's an issue with that at all. Like we showed at the beginning of the show, Connor, what did you think about that UCF Duke game? You got to feel bad for Johnny Dawkins.
Man, his son Aubrey Dawkins.
Ooh,
he tore it
he
up.
Torched them.
He had 32 points right there, matches Zion Williamson point for point, and he was a fingertip away from knocking off the number 1 team in the nation.
Yeah.
Huge game by him, and Taco Fall has really improved throughout the season.
He has improved. What do you think, Brian?
You know, I tweeted it the other day. I said if my bracket's going to get busted, I'd love for it to be by a man named Taco.
Yeah.
And that almost happened, you know. I don't think you can be mad. I mean, UCF played a heck of a game. Yeah. You got to give it to him.
And
Duke looked really rough at points, but they pulled it out somehow. So
that lob cost them the game, you think?
Oh, yeah.
The lob they threw?
You just finished that layup.
I thought he could have dunked it. I mean, if he makes that, if he gets that lob and dunks that, we're saying that was that capped off the W against the number 1 team in the nation. But things go wrong sometimes, and they seem to go wrong a little bit more when you're playing teams like Duke or Virginia or Kansas, whoever the best team in the nation is that year. The mistakes get magnified, and especially in the NCAA tournament. So
I think UCF showed how to beat Duke by letting Jones and some other guy just shoot threes and just let them do whatever they want to stop Zion and RJ.
Yeah, I thought Duke had it lost, but Zion came back and does Zion things. But coming up next, we're going to talk about a little bit about Rob Gronkowski, first ballot Hall of Famer in my opinion, retiring. Big Baller Brand having some issues. Saw it coming down the road, and I don't even like thinking about it. Joseph Nurkic out for the year with a pretty gruesome injury. We'll talk about all that coming up next. Doug Lehman.
If you're looking for cost-efficient shirt buying options, go to Shirt Plus, where you can get some of the best shirts in Kansas. Shirts Plus has been in Kansas for the past 30 years and continues to serve Kansas today. For all your shirt needs, make sure to go to Shirts Plus, located at 703 North Buckner, Derby, Kansas.
Aislinn Robert, reporter, Channel 7 News.
Hey!
Hi.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you for auditioning as well. Here's your paper. Could you read that?
Watch fake news.
Now say it backward to the tune of Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Alright, now I want you to say it as though you are Liam Neeson at a bus station.
Can you do it like the color blue? Can you grow a mustache on the spot?
Can I get more bus station?
No?
Say it
really?
like an avocado.
An avocado?
Could you do a cartwheel?
Can you be a little less blonde?
Can you do it while tap dancing?
No. Just imagine an avocado real quick, right? How would an avocado do this?
Now do it with both your elbows touching your nose.
Could you eat the paper, please?
Okay, now can you say it like somebody named Chad?
Say it like you're part of a 90s TV sitcom.
Watch fake news.
Now say it as though you just got the job.
Watch fake news.
All right.
Welcome back to Are You Serious? We got Rob Gronkowski, the first ballot Hall of Famer in Kobe's mind. Brian, me too. He hung it up after
Nine
seasons, 3 Super Bowl wins. Pretty impressive year. Brian, what do you think about that?
It's going to be a shame to see him go. He's one of the most lively players in the NFL, probably one of the most lively the NFL's ever seen. Very freelance, likes to go out and party. I'm going to miss his crazy antics on the field, his celebrations, all that. He was a heck of a player, and Patriots for sure lost a big talent.
Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say, but all I know is that this dude was like unstoppable, basically. Oh, God. Look at Brady with that hair. That's gross. Oh, get it off. Get it off.
Sorry, I had to go throwback for those ones.
Oh, yeah.
I went throwback.
Gronk, I mean, I understand it because when you're as big as he is, and people don't hit him up high. The dude's getting hit in his knees every single time. And I mean, it's only 16 games a year, but that's more
than that.
Well, then
They
playoffs.
They make the playoffs, yeah. I mean, and guys hit hard.
The safeties, they come down.
Dude, they're coming down hard at his knees every time. So, I mean, at some point, you're like, dude, I still want to be able to walk. I still want to be able to party. I still want to be able to, do stuff with my kids. I mean, because the dude he has braces on his arm, braces on his leg, but he's still dominating. So, dude was a freak of nature. And, yeah, Brady's going to miss him.
Is he the best tight end of all time?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah, he is. He is.
I don't know. I'll get back to me on
I'm thinking
that
of Tony
one later.
Gonzalez, but I'd put him over
thinking.
Tony G, I think. Dude just was unstoppable. You think so?
I think so.
I can see your points.
You can see it? All right.
Well, big baller brand.
Yep.
Overpriced shoes, overpriced merch, $500 for a pair of shoes. Oh my God, Kobe.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Lonzo cut ties with the co-founder because of his criminal record and the fact that there is. Bro, what are you doing?
Go ahead.
$1.5 million unaccounted for. Obviously, a big hit to big baller brand and everything. I'm sorry, I can't take him.
How much this shirt cost me? $75,000.
What do you guys think about this?
Dude, okay. I've been watching. I mean, I watch Ball in the Family quite a bit. Make sure my big baller brand don't get torn up. This is a lot of money. Oh, man. I've been watching Ball in the Family for a long time. Like, when it first came out, just because I was interested in it. And I always thought Alan Foster seemed like dude, this dude is sketch. This dude is just weird. Oh, God, they're zooming in on it. Yeah. You don't be mad you don't have one. But I was like, this dude always seems sketch, so I'm not surprised this happened. The whole business was kind of sketch from the beginning. I mean, it's not Nike. It's not like, I mean, it's a family-run business. People could, I just see it happen. I just saw it coming. I could see something like this happening. What do you think, Connor?
I mean, it's just, I don't know.
Unfortunate, kind of.
Yeah. I kind of wanted that thing to succeed because everyone thought $250 for a pair of shoes.
Or $450.
Yeah, $450.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to see it succeed, but I mean, now it's over.
Could you see this as a publicity stunt instead for it, though?
No.
No?
No.
No way.
Okay.
And Lonzo posted the thing on
Just do
Instagram.
it.
I think he's maybe been thinking Nike. Does Nike want him?
Yes.
LeBron LeBron's his guy. I feel like they could maybe, some little signature, not signature shoe, but a little deal or something on the low. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I like Lonzo. Seems like a good dude. His dad's crazy, and then obviously his business partner, just $1.5 million. Like,
yeah,
get out of here. Sorry, I'll still rock my gear, happily. On to the next topic. I can't remember how Jusuf Nurkic. Dude's a good player, right? He can put up, he can give you 20-10 on any given night. Out for the season with a gruesome leg injury. We're not showing it because it's one of the worst I've ever seen. Blazers. I mean, let's talk about the aftermath of this. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's going to be the same ending as they were going to have anyways. I think the Blazers were going to get out first round.
Do you think they were going to get out first round?
Happened last year to a average Pelicans team. It was a good Pelicans team, but teams are good this year. The whole West is solid. I mean, you look at who's in the 8th spot. I mean, the Jazz are 7, and the Spurs are in the 8, and that's going to be a tough series for the Warriors even at any time. So I think they have LA. Is that who we were talking about?
Yeah.
LA is going to get them on out of here, I think, easily. 5 games now. What do you think, Brian?
It's a shame to see this happen. Obviously, it was just a freak accident.
Right.
But, so you were talking about before the show. I want to bring note to the ref that tripped over his foot after it.
Yeah, like, dude.
It was just it was just a tiny bump, but still, come on. The dude's ankle separated from his foot.
Dude is laying on the
ground.
Why are you?
I get it. He's like 7 foot tall, but still, you can literally go 2 inches to the left and not hit his foot.
Dude, yeah, he's laying on the ground with a compound fracture, and the ref comes up and trips over his leg. I'm like, oh my god, this is an awful look. What do you think, Connor?
It's rough for the Blazers. I mean, I don't think they would have got out of the first round with Nurkic, but they have Enes Kanter as the backup center, so I mean, they're not going to get that much of a drop off, in my opinion. I think Enes Kanter is still a really good center, but yes, they lose to the Clippers in the first round now.
I think they were going to anyways. I'll give you some props. The Clippers are, I believe I said at the beginning of the year they're not a playoff team.
I told you, roster of C+ players.
Oh, man, C+ players. Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
They work together.
They're solid. Pat Beverly, I like them. I'll give you your props. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Rose Hill Sports.
Have you ever had the need for teeth whitening? Rose Hill General and Cosmetic Dentistry is the place to go. Chipped a tooth, they can take care of it. They have been in the Wichita community for over 40 years. Dr. Troilo has 39 years of experience in dentistry. Amazing, caring, helpful, and communicative, says one valued customer. Very nice people and good at what they do. Been coming here since I was in school. The office hours include Monday at 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Tuesday 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Wednesday 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., Thursday 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and Friday 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Are you tired of constant fatigue and drowsiness? Do you suffer from chronic boredom and/or lack of motivation? Then you're going to want some fake news. 5 out of 4 doctors recommend fake news as your daily dose of legitimate happiness. If you or a family member exhibit any of the aforementioned symptoms, talk to your doctor. Fake news might just be exactly what you need.
I used to eat grass. Now I watch fake news. I used to break down in front of cameras crying. And now I found fake news.
Warning. Side effects may include corneal combustion, sporadic oral bone growth, shark-like personality, supernatural powers, spontaneous apple-triification, profuse vomiting of the foot, amnesia, internal ear growth, loss of any or all senses, loss of your favorite limb, development of the ability to see dead people, death, gravitational anomalies, instant gratification, race change at random intervals, brain dumb, and freshman uprising. For more information, call 1-800-PI19-Delta-6693.
I'm being paid to be here.
Hi, we're your Channel 7 News team. Make sure to check us out on RHBN every other Friday.
Welcome back to Are You Serious? Okay, we get it. Big baller brand. Still, come on.
Go ahead, finish.
Focus. Rose Hill Sports this week. Track is at Mulvane today. First meet for them. These two are big track guys. And Lath. Can't forget about Lath.
He's the biggest track guy. True. This is our first year doing it in a while.
Baseball and softball are home versus Andale on Thursday. Baseball lost both last night by 2 runs each. And the girls swept both, winning last night. And then girls soccer played last night, lost to Goddard 4-0, and they play Andover on Thursday at Goddard or Eisenhower. Big week in Rose Hill Sports.
This is on YouTube now. I mean, I could go again if you really want me to hit it, but you guys are the two that haven't hit it. Go ahead, man. You want one? Or should I'll split in half.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I'll
You take the light piece.
I will take the light piece. It's gonna be easy. Go ahead. I'm a shooter. Nope. Oh, now you're
was
close.
bad.
Come on, dude. Darts helps you. I'm telling you.
Short.
See y'all later.